Two things really. You score 4 goals at home, you should be winning the game of football. I think that's the bottom line. 3 goals from set plays, defensively poor. And then the incredible quality of the comebacks was special. You know, there was one point where we just had to say, you know, that I think this is the way it's going to be. I don't think there's going to be a 0-0 at this place. I think the overriding emotion is probably that in games of football of this magnitude now, where you've got 9 games to go and there's a lot for every single team. Yeah, and bearing in mind that, you know, in pre-season we have no word of a lie, we have probably 10 to 15 meetings with the MLS throughout the pre-season. Different things, they do brilliant things, different initiatives, and one of them is with the referees on how they're going to referee the game, what decisions they're going to cut down on this, VAR is going to do this. You know, I think my feeling is at this moment in time is that next pre-season I think I'm going to pull Portland Timbers out of that meeting because it's a wasted 2.5 hours of my time, my players' time, because I think what we see in that meeting we don't see on the pitch. Now they're human beings. They make mistakes. I felt in the game that, I mean, if you look at Jonathan Rodriguez's leg, he's got probably a 6-inch gash in his shin. Santi got kicked from pillar to post. And he books Eric Williamson for appealing for something, but you know, so I say that 2 or 3 hour meeting that we're going to have in Coachella next year, I think Portland Timbers won't take part, because I think that's my feeling now, and I'm not criticising the referee, because I think in situations like the sending off, we have VAR that we invest a lot of money in. We have offside decisions from the goals that we invest a lot of money in VAR. So I say that whoever's in that room in Dallas needs a long, hard look at itself, because Felipe Mora has never, ever gone in with his studs to plant a foot on that guy's head. It was accidental. He couldn't get out of the way. This is football, so you've got to have a smell of football. You've got to have a smell of what is someone running at 100 miles an hour in a game when we're 4-3 down with the emotion, and it's physically impossible for Felipe Mora to get his... And that's not a criticism. And like I say, I'm trying to be really balanced, because I like the referee. I think he's a really good guy. I think he's a really good person. I've known him for a long time, and I think he's a good referee. I think we need to help him more. I think we need to support them more, and I think they need better equipment, better camera angles and all that business. But like I say, what we see in a 2-hour seminar with the referees, when they come, they take up 2 and 3 hours of our time. We sit there patiently. Next year, we're not doing.
We'll open it up to questions. Who'd like to start us off? Jeremy?
Hi, Coach. I want to talk about that first half, specifically just the 3 instances that led to you guys conceding goals, both the set pieces and then the counterattack that led to Araujo's foul that won them the penalty. What is the message to the defensive group this week to try and cut out those mistakes now that they're showing up more prevalently at home?
Well, I think that you work all week on certain things, and players have got to do their jobs. The keeper's got to keep the ball out the back of the net. Players have got to mark their man on corners. And you know, we were 2-0 down, and they didn't have a kick in the game. And like I say, I think in these moments from now to the end of the season, we are now you get punished. It feels like you get punished even more, because the points become even more valuable, and so we've just got to work even harder than what we've been doing, and if that means an extra half an hour, an extra 30-40 minutes, then we've got to do, because we want to be successful. And I think when you score 4 goals at home and play the type of football we've just played, you deserve to win that game of football. And you know, next week against Seattle, at this moment in time, because of what we just spoke about, we're going to be missing Jonathan Rodriguez and Felipe Mora in one of the biggest games of the season, because of poor refereeing decisions. But we have to be better in terms of what we do in the defensive area.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing?
Good. I'm well.
Enjoy that?
Parts of it. Yeah, parts of it. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. We are going to be down Rodriguez and Mora next game, a huge game. But then even the guys that didn't score tonight, I saw Bravo running the entire cross-section of that field, laying in some beautiful crosses. So I saw a lot of really positive things, even though we conceded the goals. And my question for you is, knowing that we're going to be down two of our top scorers, what's your message for the guys that get to step in and have that chance against Seattle? What's the message for the mentality going forward to hold on to that?
Yeah, well, I think what we did, we invested in Mason Toye. We every time we pick a team, we look at Anthony and think he should be in the starting 11. We rotated a lot of players in the League's Cup to get players ready for these moments, and that's why you have depth, that's why you have squads, that's why you have trust in these guys. And I said before the game that in the next 9 games we're going to need absolutely everybody, and we will. And it's about the collective, it's about we, not I, and there are players in there that are frustrated, there are players in there that are happy, and they've got to put that to one side and sit and think that the common goal is far greater than theirs. And now it's an opportunity for others to step up, and we've got some good players to come in. And I think picking the team has always been a hard thing for me to do over the last month because of the form of everybody. And next week we bring back Kamal, and we bring back and we've got Mason, we've got Anthony, we've got Eric Williamson that can come in, we've got Paredes, we've got all these players that can come in. So it's opportunity for somebody to go and play and in one of our biggest games.
And Coach, I do want to talk about the positives. The team was down 2 goals 3 separate occasions today. They kept continuing to fight all night. Can you just talk to us about the determination and the grit of the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've seen that all season. I think that the proud bit for me as a manager is that you want the team to mirror yourself. You want the team to mirror the culture of the club. You want the team to mirror the supporters. And I think what you see at Providence Park this season, I think you see a team that mirrors what this club's all about: exciting football. And I'm sure when the final whistle went, the first thing I thought was that was a brilliant game of football, I've got to say, and it was end to end. And don't forget that they brought 6 new players in, two DPs maybe, and quality players. So if I heard some people say this week that this is just an easy game for us. No, I think if they were starting the season now, they're a top 4, top 5 team. And that needs respect, and where they're at this moment in time is that they're backs to the wall, all or nothing, because they need to probably win 7 out of 9 games. We probably only need to win 4 or 5, so our position's better than theirs. So they just went for it. We knew they would. Seattle will just go for it. We knew they will. Vancouver, RSL, Colorado. It's going to be all or nothing in every single game. It's going to be a playoff game. Every game's a playoff game. So I'd say that to be a part of that is really special. The frustration is that with that collective spirit, we just need a little bit of composure. We need to keep our heads in the next 8 games.
Coach, I'll let you decide this time, English or Spanish. Te voy a preguntar en español. En este tipo de juegos mencionaste frustración. Vemos lo que pasó con Felipe. Tal vez no fue falta, tal vez fue, no sabemos. Pero, ¿cómo controlas tú a tus jugadores para que no se salga del control del partido, para que puedan empatar en esos últimos minutos?
Me siento, me pienso que nosotros controlamos todo el partido, pero 4 momentos malos donde ellos marcaron un gol, pero después esos momentos controlamos todo el partido con posesión, con calidad, con movimientos buenos. Es en un partido donde tuvimos que controlar la emoción más que el fútbol, porque en el inicio yo pienso que todos los jugadores vamos. No, en el fútbol necesitamos disciplina en el primer parte. Yo creo que no tuvimos disciplina sin la pelota. Con la pelota, perfecto, pero con la pelota es como como un fútbol con los jóvenes en el parque, ¿entiendes? Eso necesitamos mejorar y entender y mejorar. Thank you.
Phil, St. Louis were called for 22 fouls, only received 3 yellow cards. You guys had 11 fouls, 4 yellow cards and a red card. You talked about MLS needing to help the referees. Is consistency the biggest thing that they need to help them with, do you think?
Well, I mean, yeah, we need to we need to keep investing, because this league is getting better. This product is getting better. The quality of the league is getting better. It's getting bigger. We're attracting some of the best players for the world here. So we need to keep moving forward with every aspect: stadiums, training grounds, players, and the referees need help. The referees need help. You know, the camera systems need to be better. You know, when you're thinking about offsides, we had an offside goal. Was it offside or not? I've asked my video analysis, and he said, you know what, it was tight. The angles of the camera, so our angles of the camera need to be better. You watch CONCACAF, you watch Champions League, you watch Premier League, La Liga. They all have the best cameras. Now, if we want to be the best league in the world, we have to invest. We have to invest in that, and that's where we need to get to. And this league is incredible. Honestly, I think particularly the West. I think the West has got so much quality. And the referees need our support and help, not killing every single week. I don't want to kill the referee that was there tonight. He just needed more help. When a decision is made or something happens, he needs help. That's why we invest so much money in VAR. If not, we should get rid of VAR. VAR is there to support the referee, to help the decisions to be perfect. And I'm not sure we're getting that. But that is world football in a way. But I think in MLS, we just need to keep improving.
I just feel sad in the locker room. When you score four goals at home and don't win the game, it's kind of that you need to look in ourselves and see that it's something wrong. I think first half defensively, as a team, we didn't play as we should play. Second half a bit better, but still considering goals. Our offensive part has been working a lot, defensively as well, but today it didn't work as should work.
All right, we'll open it up to questions. Who'd like to start us off? Alex?
Evander, that was a frustrating game, I'm sure, referee decision-wise. Not going to ask you to comment on his performance, but when a game's that physical and you put so much work in and you come up with just the draw and not the win at home, how do you bounce back knowing that Seattle's coming to town next week?
I think tonight especially, the fans were really important for our comeback. They were believing together with us. As I said, a very physical game, but we need to be stronger mentality. And you know, to bounce back in a game like that, we need to use our energy and power, and that's what we did today. Now winning the game is kind of frustrating, but not losing the game is also important.
Hey, Evander, you've had a pretty special season. You know, you've been an all-star, and now you're the first in club history to record 20 goals and 20 assists. What has this season just in general meant to you?
I'm just trying to do the best for the team first and for me personally. I think last season wasn't good enough for me and for the team, so I'm just trying to do better and improve together with the team. Of course, I don't think about the numbers, all the statistics. It just comes natural. I'm just trying to help the team, put the team in the playoffs again, which is the main goal for this season. And I think that's been happening because the team has been playing well as well. So our offensive part has been working a lot. Defensively, we are all together, and I think we deserve to have a better goal this season.
Evander, tú eres uno de los líderes del equipo. ¿Qué le dices tú a tus compañeros en este tipo de juegos que son tan reñidos y tan difíciles, no solo por el arbitraje, la afición, pero la presión de ganar?
No, ser honesto, nada. Yo soy un líder, pero un líder más técnico. Creo que tiene otros líderes en la equipo como Chara y Miguel. Son jugadores que hablan más. Yo soy más como hacer en la cancha, ¿sabes? Motivar al equipo haciendo las cosas en la cancha. Entonces, yo hice lo que puedo para intentar ganar el partido. Creo que el equipo también tuve mentalmente muy fuerte y ha sido muy importante para el final del partido.
Evander, felicidades por el gol primeramente. Me gustaría saber, usualmente tú celebras los goles, no muy grande, pero esta vez celebraste con mucha alegría. ¿Qué crees que decidió o pasó que no pudieron ganar el partido?
Creo que el primer tiempo, los goles que sufrimos de pelota parada, muy difícil. El penal también. Son momentos que tenemos que estar más concentrados. Creo que no empezamos el partido con la concentración muy alta y sufrimos. Pero con la energía del segundo tiempo conseguimos volver el resultado y bueno, empatar el partido, lo que es importante, mejor que perder. El gol importante, final del partido, tiro libre que vengo entrenando siempre, y la celebración creo que por el partido, por la energía que estaban poniendo en el partido y la frustración también de tomar 4 goles en casa. Entonces creo que todo junto y ahí por eso la celebración.
Any last questions for Evander? Okay, we'll wrap it there. Thank you, Evander.
Yep.